This is Jimmy from the Snake Guys.WMV, and came out here. I was actually by myself yesterday, and I came out here to start looking for snakes because this is the time of the year when they're coming out, and the last 2 days it's been just perfect weather for these snakes. And I'd been hunting for about an hour and 45 minutes, and I came upon a den. I was kind of standing back far up, and I kind of looked, and my gut instinct said I needed to just check this area. And when I did, I was about 15 feet, I guess, and I looked up here, and I saw what I thought was the coon tail of the western diamondback. And sure enough, when I got in here, there were a mess of them. But because I was by myself, I started to grab them and pull them out. But as I did, they tried to go back in there. So I was able to get one, but really what distracted me, and something you should never do, something I know better than to do, but I did it anyway, is that was I let my guard down. Anytime you go hunting snakes like we do, you're always you have to watch every step you make. They can be anywhere, not just on the ground. And on this particular hunt yesterday, when I pulled the snake, I was so fixated on the snakes that were here and trying to get them out that I wasn't paying attention. And I'm standing about right here, and right here on this rock, on the edge of this rock, was a big, and I was bent over like this, pulling the snakes out. And when I did, he struck off the top of that rock. I was standing, actually I was right here, and I didn't notice him. And I'm pulling, he's on top of this rock, I didn't even see him. He strikes, but the thing is, he becomes airborne, because when he struck off this rock, the momentum of his strike, took him completely off the rock, so he's airborne, so his aim was not good, so he missed me, and he hit the ground and made a big snake. So I was able to get him in the bucket, and I was able to get one more. They're not out, they're way back in the den. Either they left or they're way back in the den now and have not come out. So we're fixing to show them to you here in a minute. Alright, as I said, fixing to show you the two snakes I got. And let me just remind you again, it's always best to take a buddy with you. The buddy system's always best. That's what you're supposed to do when you go snake hunting. For obvious reasons. You just get the best. I would have been able to get more snakes had I had a buddy with me. Plus, something would have happened had I gotten bit. I would have had someone there for me. So really, it's best to do it. But always, you need to make sure that you're aware of your surroundings. Always watch every step you make. Every time you put your hand down somewhere, make sure you look up around you like those rocks. I should have looked on those rocks first, but I just got carried, just distracted because of the den that I was on. So I'm going to pull these two out that I got. This first one I'm going to pull out. He's a fat one. Well, it actually tried to strike me, and he's kind of looking at his surroundings. He's a beautiful snake. There he goes. He just struck. He's in his defense mode, as you can see. He hit me right there. There's the venom. He's a pretty nice one, ain't he, Tyler? Oh yeah. Pull him out here. Grab him a little further. It's gotten warmer, so he is extremely active right now. And I'm going to grab him a little further back. I don't want to hurt him. In fact, he's a little calm right now. Of course, this is called tailing. You have to be careful when you do, but he's a good sized rattlesnake. He's also very fat, as you can see. Right now, he let me know he don't want me anywhere around him. Trying to give you an idea. He's fighting mad right now, and he's doing everything he can to try to turn that jaw around and get me. But as you can see, He's a beauty. He's big. He's healthy. That's a fat, healthy snake right there. I'm going to go ahead and put him down, not make him any more angry than he already is. There's the wind. It's kind of a windy day, but he is. They're both right now pretty alert and pretty quick because it's warm out here, and as it gets cooler in the evening, they get very, very slow. They get lethargic because it's getting cooler, and they'll bundle up together to keep each other warm. Beautiful snakes. And just to kind of show you where we're at, we're in Clay County, and I'm going to pan up here just for a minute. These are huge bluffs. They go for hundreds of yards, and this is where we hunt. It's one of the places. And it goes clear on around the bend up there. Goes clear around the bend from where I'm showing. The guy that runs the land out here likes us to come up here, wants us to come up here and get these snakes because he has cattle. And these things do a lot of damage to kids, so they're always wanting us to come and get these things and take them off their property because they are dangerous to their cattle. One thing about Texas, we have a bountiful supply of western diamondback rattlesnakes. And he's a little tired. He's put out some energy initially. But as I said, they're a great snake. Want to just be left alone. They don't want to bother you any more than they want you bothering them. But we've been looking today. Haven't found any yet, but we're going to keep looking for a little while longer. If we do, we'll certainly videotape these and show them to you. Because we definitely have a love and an interest for rattlesnakes, as crazy as that might sound to a lot of people, but they are a fascinating reptile, and we enjoy doing it, and it's a lot of fun. And so this is the time of season when they start coming out, and so we just thought we would bring them to you and show you these that we've caught, and maybe we can find us some more. What I do with these snakes most of the time is I relocate them. I do take them and I put them in another area where they won't be dangerous to animals. Anything that are children or anything like that. I've pulled them out of buildings. I've pulled them out of barns and various places because you want to protect your livestock, because these cattle cost a lot of money, and there's these guys' income, and doesn't do them very good if it kills them or makes them real sick. Now what Tyler's doing is what I did earlier, and that's just called tailing the snake. You have to be real careful when you do it, but there are ways that you do it. Again, we don't recommend anybody doing these kinds of things. You know, we've done enough of it and have learned a lot of their behaviors enough to know how. But it's something that we're even very, very careful of, knowing that they could strike us even though we've had experience doing it. So you just have to be real careful. And again, we don't advise anyone doing anything like this. We do it because we have a love for this kind of thing, and that's pretty much the situation. Again, just something that we enjoy doing. A lot of people have hobbies of a lot of things. This is one of our hobbies that we enjoy. And at the same time, we try to protect the snake as well as protect livestock and people by relocating these reptiles, putting them in places where they're not going to be on anyone's land, not going to hurt somebody. So just wanted to show you these, and we'll be back later if we find some more. Again, this is Jimmy and Tyler. We're from the Snake Guys.